Mercato is crazy. La 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 la. Mercato is crazy. La 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 la. Mercato is crazy tonight. Mercato is crazy tonight. Mercato is crazy tonight. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Mercato is crazy tonight. La 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 la. Mercato is crazy tonight. La 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 la. Mercato is crazy. La 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 la. Mercato is crazy. La 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 la. Mercato is crazy tonight.
Mercato is crazy tonight. Mercato is crazy tonight. La 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 la. Cristiano 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 is crazy tonight. La 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 la. Here is Cristiano Giuntoli e con noi. Cristiano Giuntoli is with us. Let me first say thank you to Cecilia. Cecilia that not only is and was and will forever be the first ever member of the channel, but also she decided to upgrade her membership. Grazie Cecilia. I see that a lot of people already jumped from the other platform here because we were on the other platform. I told you that today would be a bomba day. And what a day, because I tell you, I just watched one time on Juventus TV the first words of Cristiano Giuntoli. I was about to cry. To be honest, it was faster for me to negotiate with my wife. I said, Geraldine, because that's the name of my wife, Geraldine, Cristiano is here. She said, Ronaldo, again. I said, no, Giuntoli! Giuntoli! I speak every day about Giuntoli. What Ronaldo? No, I said, Cristiano is here. Cristiano Giuntoli is here. And she was happy. She doesn't know about football. She doesn't know who he is. She doesn't know how he looks like. But she was happy. She was celebrating. Giuntoli, grande Giuntoli, she said. Grande Cristiano. Let's build Juventus back again. These are the words of my wife. I said, I will go live again. But she said, you were just live. But you know how it is. Mercato is crazy. Go live, she said. Beppe, go live. Speak with the people about Giuntoli. 3 minutes. And then I watched the first words, the official words of Cristiano Giuntoli with Juventus. These words, they were about to make me cry. They were about to make me cry because you cut here and there is black and white blood that is coming from the veins of Cristiano. More Juventino than him, I don't know. He just was 8 years at Napoli. He just won the Scudetto at Napoli and he doesn't care. He was just thinking one thing, is confirming and affirming what we always said, all of us. When you have the opportunity to go to Juve, you go to Juve. You go to Juve. You can hate, you can do whatever you want, but when you have the opportunity for Juve, you go to Juve. And that is what Cristiano Giuntoli said. Because as a kid, he was traveling already with the bus 8 hours from Prato, zona from Firenze, up to Torino to watch the game. Guys, unfortunately, I can't share with you the video, but I will listen to the video again. I will press pause and I will translate you the words of Cristiano Giuntoli, full of emotion and important words. We'll look at the images, the fantastic images. This one is for me one of the most representative one from Cristiano Giuntoli at Juventus because he's a man of field. He loves to put his shoes dirty, to be there, sentire, feeling the grass what is happening about. Steve Cano, grande black and white. He's living the moment and he's living his moment. Ab, maybe this Cristiano will bring the Champions League. Mamma mia, ab. Stavros, Beppe is Giuntoli in disguise with the negotiation skills. Could be, maybe, because I tell you, negotiating with my wife, sometimes you really need to negotiate. Ciao Sasha, ciao Davide, again, en grande Geraldine, I will tell her, she will be really happy. Mark 1, let's hope that Giuntoli together with Allegri will give us a team that we can compete with. We need to do better than Inter. That should be our target. No, because if Inter is 20th and we are 19th, we did better than Inter, but we don't care. We don't care about the opponent. That's not the target. The target is not doing better than Inter. The target is to try to compete for the Scudetto. To compete again for the Scudetto. To compete again for the Scudetto. Felice Peps in the chat is saying he looks like a mafia boss. At a certain moment we need. He already brought us back to Juventus. Theo Hernandez, ragazzi. First official images of Cristiano Giuntoli that is bringing us Theo Hernandez from Milan to Juventus. The pictures are not lying. This is not a Photoshop. This is the truth. Theo Hernandez together with Cristiano Giuntoli. C'est fait. CG, not from Colpo Gobbo, but from Cristiano Giuntoli. Styler Z is laughing, food takes as well. No, okay, maybe I'm exaggerated. I'm a bit too happy because it's not Theo Hernandez, but it is Mattia De Sciglio. Anyway, it's a joke that I already made like 15 minutes ago on Twitch, and we do it again here on YouTube, and I see that the people are enjoying once or even twice. Anyway, I see a lot of smileys, you know, with that special thing for YouTube that I still don't understand what it means, but you can put some emotes, some reaction with some hearts, with some smiles, and it's working. Anyway, can we listen to the words of Cristiano Giuntoli, because they are really important? Let me take that away. I want Pogba. We will try to understand what he said. We'll try to read the lips of Cristiano to understand the dialogue between him and Paul Pogba. I want a maximum of like on the video, because otherwise I will be pissed off today. 100 people, 37 likes. No, if we are showing you Cristiano Giuntoli, the first inside pictures of Juventus, and you are just there to put 37 likes, we are not there. Giuseppe, Theo Hernandez, another Giuseppe in the chat. Anyway, can we listen to the words of Cristiano Giuntoli? We can, and we will do it now. So I will put my headphones on. Let me check, because the words are really beautiful. Really, really beautiful. We go back, and I will translate them live as we were doing back then. You remember? So I already identified a spoiler that we all knew. It was not a secret. So the interviewing is saying to Cristiano Giuntoli, can you tell me your first feelings, your first sensations in your first days at La Continassa? So it's not the first day officially of Cristiano Giuntoli at Juventus, but he's really saying your first days at La Continassa. On that one, I really want to applaud Juventus for keeping all the possible secrets there, because none of the journalists were able to share a single picture of Cristiano entering La Continassa. Nobody. They were all telling us that he was there, but nobody was able to prove us. So it was a really beautiful, a fantastic, beautiful secret in that Continassa fortress. I already told you a few weeks ago that new Juventus that you like or you not like the new management, or that you don't understand, that you need a bit of more time. There is one thing that they are able to do really well, is the fact that they can keep a secret. They can keep a secret because none of us saw any picture. So the first question is first days at Juventus. So let's see what his answer is. My feelings were incredible, nearly not possible to describe them, because for a kid like me that went from Prato and did 8 hours on the bus to go and watch Juventus, it is a motif of immense satisfaction for me, a big honor. Thank you to Juve Pulse that became again a member on the channel. Grande Juve Pulse. Thank you, Henrik. And then also 3 months now for Salcat as a supporter. Ciao Beppe finally made a chat. Best signing so far. We continue with the interview of Cristiano Giuntoli because this part we already knew about that, but he said other important things and beautiful things about Juventus. We continue. Is there someone that you are thinking about in that specific moment? The question from the interviewer. Is there someone that you are really thinking about in that specific moment? Answer from Cristiano Giuntoli. Certainly my father. That was a huge supporter, tifoso of Juventus, and that inculcated me, that transmitted me that Juventinità. Important words, guys. Important words. He not only he made him a Juventino, but he transmitted him that Juventinità. He shared with him what Juventus means, what it is to love Juventus, to understand Juve. Since I was a kid. And on that particular side, I will forever thank him. But on the other side, there is always that small malinconia, a bit that bitterness that I will forever have. What is his bitterness? The fact, guys, and this is a sad moment that he's speaking about, saying that, of course, his father passed away. And probably for him being at Juventus, being so proud to fulfill his dream, his father would not be able to assist and see him and tell him. And he's plus 50. I don't exactly, he's from 72, so I believe he's 54. No, 51. He's 51 years old. For someone from 51 years old, you could say he's already a grown man with probably some kids. I don't know the familial situation of him, but you remain forever a kid. And his father being so much a Juventino, sharing this Juventinità, a bit what I'm trying to do also with my son. Not only we are a Finnish club, we are bad, no. The beautiful things, speaking about the history, speaking about why we are proud to be Juve, explaining that moment of difficulty happens, but also to try to behave as a real Juventino, not starting to criticize, having a bit of class, you know, also when you behave on social media and so on and so on. Well, probably the father of Cristiano, Tiziano, tried to share these things, and he's saying, you know, that's a moment of a bit sadness for me, you know, a bit bitter that he will not be able to call me or to see me at Juventus and tell me, congratulations, my son. So we continue with the interview. It's a short one, but important, impactful word. I believe I will download it and I will play it 3 times a day so that I remember who is Cristiano Giuntoli before the people are starting to say Cristiano Giuntoli out, of course, with the hashtag probably if tomorrow the real Teo Hernandez and not Mattia De Sciglio is not arriving to La Continasa, I'm sure we'll start seeing the first hashtag Cristiano Giuntoli out. We continue. If you are thinking to a word, an objective, wait, let me go back. If you're thinking about a word to describe the Juventus that you knew and that you are starting to know now, what would it be? Sir Ras, thank you for 5 months. Giuntoli is crazy. Cristiano is crazy tonight. La 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 la. Thank you for 5 months. How will you describe? I already heard it and are really beautiful. So we listen to the words of Giuntoli. Affascinante e ambiziosa. 2 words to describe Juventus, and he did it in a millisecond. Affascinante e ambiziosa. Ambiziosa, ambitious. So the Juventus that he's meeting today is ambitious. Ragazzi, if you were looking for some signs that Juventus wants to dream big, that wants to go to the top, ragazzi, he's telling you, as clear as I'm telling you, ambitious Juventus, but also affascinante. What does that mean? Affascinante. No, it's not close up. Affascinante, it's not close up. It's attractive, charming, That's the word I was looking for. It's not written here. They don't know what I mean. But affascinante means an attractive Juventus and an ambitious Juventus. And it's true. I tell you, when you see black and white, when you see the new shirt, when you see that logo, when you see the history, when you see... I heard from some sources... I heard from some sources that Giuntoli said to people around him, I never saw something that good in my life in terms of the structures, the people working at Juve, how it's organized, everything. Ragazzi, he spent 8 years at Napoli. I don't want to criticize Napoli too much now, but how many times did we see? It's not because they won the Scudetto with a fantastic years, also thanks to the work of Giuntoli. Ragazzi, when people are telling me we should take example of Napoli, with all the respect and congratulations to them with a total deserved Scudetto, but there are at a certain moment there are things that we have to speak serious about in life, okay? So he's saying this. We continue. Affascinante e ambiziosa. We continue. What about you? Is there a word to describe yourself? And he's saying it's quite difficult to describe myself. But if I have to choose a word, he says, I always say that we have to work harder than the other ones. Then, if we are working well, it's the time that will tell us. But certainly, if there is a word to describe me, it's a workhorse. Un grande lavoratore. A big worker, a workhorse. We already spoke about it yesterday during live. We already spoke about it today. These are kind of things that we are already repeating. This morning, I was already telling you, ragazzi, trust me, from the people I spoke to, they all told me the same things. Workhorse. He said, we have to work more than others. I remember not some long time ago, not that much time ago, someone telling I already proved myself and I don't have to prove anything to anybody. Ragazzi, I don't want to come back to these famous words that I didn't appreciate because I think they are stupid. I really believe that every single day you have to work hard to prove yourself again. And if a man of 51 is telling you, ragazzi, I'm a hard worker, he's 51. Attenzione. Increase the volume, Beppe. Thank you for telling. No, it should be okay. You should hear me better. Let me know if the level of volume is good or if it's only temporary piece that has some problems. Ragazzi, if the volume is not great enough, let me know and then I will increase it. Huh?
It's time.
It's time. We have Mo that is just subscribing to the channel. Let's see if we have more and more Juventini that arriving on YouTube. That would be nice because, guys, it's a new era. It's a new era, and if you are not part of it today, then it will be too late. It will be too late. It's now or never, ragazzi. 26,211 at the moment. I'm sure we can do better. I'm sure we can do better in a day like this. I know it's Friday, but we can do better. So we can and we have to do better. So this is at the moment where we are at 26,211. We can do it, and that also depends on the maximum of like that we still didn't reach the 100 likes on the channel. What a disaster. Anyway, we continue with the words of Cristiano Giuntoli. Cristiano Giuntoli here with President Ferrero and Scanavino. We continue with the words. What Juventus do you have the intention to build with your staff? Important question towards the future, but also the present, because now Giuntoli is not a dream anymore. He's a reality. He's Giuntoli. I believe that we have to succeed. Wait. Beautiful words. We have to succeed to put aside the me and work as we. And I would love to put together a lot of heads in one only heart. Mamma mia. Ragazzi, I would love, I said, we should not think about the me, but the we, something that it's not that Giuntoli invented that quote. You can find it on Google quote easily. It's for free. You can just watch it. A lot of people are speaking about it in a lot of press conferences or in meeting and so on. When you have these kind of meetings, they are using that quote. And at the end, when you are looking at reality, it's not real. I love that he starts with that quote saying it's not me, it's us, it's we all together. But then he prepared the following step. I would love to put a lot of heads together, so that means working together in one heart, because we have all to have the heart, the love, the passion for the bianconeri. Ryan is saying Giuntoli is a true Juventino, like us. Ragazzi, if after that interview of, I don't know how much it lasts, I believe 2 minutes, the first words of Giuntoli, 2-3 minutes, if you don't understand that this guy is breathing in, breathing out, bianconero, then I don't know. Then I don't know who else can convince you that he's a bianconero. Radovan, it's Telegram. That YouTube channel is being has been Apex. We are back to normal. We are back to normal. People can again do memberships. People, if you want to, you can do donation. You can do everything back to normal. So no. Luckily, since yesterday, we are back, and that's great. Ashan, my God, how is this to join a live of you living in Asia? My God, how hard is it to join a live of you living in Asia? Hey, my friend, I'm happy that you are here. I'm happy that you are watching from Asia, and we are live. We are live, ragazzi. And we did a video, and we are live, ragazzi. It's important news. What else? Can we check the pictures of Giuntoli? Chief of football. We will check the pictures of Giuntoli, and then we will read also the communication from Juventus. So the first picture is not casuality, him on the field. That's the place that he really loves. Then him with Paul Pogba, already in talks. You know it. You see it at the shirt. You see it at the suit. It's not the same one as the pictures that we saw today. So he has already spent a few days in La Continassa, already meeting Paul Pogba. Look at Paul Pogba. Paul Pogba listening, a bit shy, because Giuntoli, you see it immediately here in that picture. He knows what he's talking about. He has that conviction. He has that aura. In French, we say la présence. Présence. Being there. Feeling that you are immediately imposing respect. You are there, and just because you are, you already have that aura that is giving first respect. It is imposing. Glass in the hand. We see it here on the left hand, watching straight in the eye. The right hand is shaking the hand of Pogba. And while talking with Paul Pogba, that you like it or not, is the most, or should be the most representative franchise player. The player that you put on the posters is Paul Pogba, but also the player that should do the difference on the field. That what we were expecting in 22-23. Unfortunately, he was not able, because of mental problem and physical problem, to deliver. But now he knows. He's already there. He's there in anticipation 1 week. While talking with him, he's keeping that hand. Probably with a bit of pressure, like, you know how much I'm paying you? You know how much I'm paying you? Paul! And he's speaking to him. Paul, how are you doing? What about your family? You just had a third kid. How is your third kid doing? Is it great? How is Mama? Is Mama relaxed? Is she okay? Is she able to take care of the 2 other ones? What is your schedule? When do you think that you will be back? The one that we are there. We trust you. We believe in you. Don't give up, Paul. We believe in you. Ragazzi, this is what I see in that picture only. With Paul Pogba, and you see it at his face, a bit shy because of the charisma of Giuntoli, but also because he knows that he needs to repay, that he has no chance anymore for mistakes. It's now or never. This is what we see here. We continue with the pictures. Being proud with Scannavino. Scannavino will be his boss. So the direct boss of Giuntoli is Scannavino. Proud, beautiful, logo of Juve in the back, lot of pressure in that hand. Giuntoli is using a technique. He's doing it with two hands. Who can tell me what it means to shake with two hands a hand? I can tell you because I studied these kind of things. Attenzione, the details, ragazzi. Who knows? When you shake hand one-on-one and the other one is giving you that second hand, why are they doing that? I know. I'm waiting if someone knows. Gio, without too many words. No, Steve, it's not thank you for that opportunity. It's not trust me. It's not appreciation and gratitude. It's like Gio is saying. It's not respect, ragazzi. I will explain you. My son, he knows a part of it because you have two different meanings. A lot of politicians, they always have a problem when shaking hands in front of the camera because they want that their hand is facing the camera for all the pictures that are shared with the world. Why? Because when you see your hand, the message that you are sending towards the world is you are the leader of that handshake. You are mastering the other one. You are giving. And you are not overruled by the other ones. Here, of course, it's not the same. Here, the meaning of... Because my son is explaining when you're giving one hand, showing. Sometimes you're doing it with your other hand. But here, it's actually showing superiority in a way. Why? Because you give one hand to the other, and then you are joining the other one. You are taking the hand, and you are saying, I am in control. I know what I'm doing. I have absolutely total confidence of what I'm doing. I keep you. I am over you. I am totally secure of myself.
I found this on the web.
Ragazzi, these kinds of two hands over the other is saying, it's like when you are playing that game, well, I take you, I have you, I'm here, I feel confident, I am the boss, I'm absolutely not hesitant about what I'm doing. Normally, when you have this kind of stress, when you are not sure, you give the hand and you're a bit shaky. You have a bit of a, transpiration, sweat. You have a bit of sweat. You are not secure enough. As soon as you can take that hand away, more happy you are. It's like, the comfort zone, unsaid limit where you are. If you are really confident, if you have that charisma, if you go closer, you enter that comfort zone of the other one, that protection zone. If you are confident, you go, you take, you overrule. This is the thing. Attenzione, it's not over. Cristiano Giuntoli did it with Paul. Look at that. Discussing with Paul, keeping one hand. Here, second hand. It's the non-verbal behavior. Here, can we say something here? Not really. We can say that Scannavino is happy. We are happy also for Gianluca Ferrero. Important to see him here. And then you see also tall, great, he's ready, smiling. He wants to go to work. He wants that it's over, this kind of picture. And here, again, look at that. The hand of Giuntoli is not going towards De Sciglio. He's taking the hand of De Sciglio. Here, you see it. Attenzione, because Sebastiano is telling us that Gravina wants to ruin the party because UEFA's decision on Juventus will come shortly. Hopefully, yeah? Hopefully. Important news, we can speak about that a bit later, but let me first check again the picture of Cristiano Giuntoli that is saying to De Sciglio, come here. Taking, you come. I don't move, you come. It's non-verbal, but it's important. It's really important. 5:26 p.m. Italian time. Picture of yesterday. Picture of yesterday, not today. Details. Details. Signing the contract. Scannavino happy. Can we say a lot about that picture? Not really. Watching in front of the camera. He's signing or... the pen is open, huh? So pay attention. No, we can't say anything about that picture. Sometimes... and then here. Look at that. Calvo, that is presenting him the training, the gym with Cristiano Giuntoli watching. You're watching up because you know it. On the other side, you have some stairs that you can go up. Amare soffrire, love to suffer, to fight and to win for the colors, Juventus. Beautiful image. Here, guys, one hand only. Ragazzi, let's not exaggerate. Here you have the president of Juventus, Gianluca Ferrero. Here you have the president of Juventus, Gianluca Ferrero. So, let's be great. Let's be cool with the president. One hand is enough. Respect for the president. Let's not exaggerate. Here you have Giuntoli. And then again, with the sunglasses on, typical Italian, you see the home. Here, the stadium behind the banners. Fantastic, 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 fantastic. I'm happy. I'm extremely happy. Giuntoli. How much? 31 minutes to speak about Giuntoli. Here, look at that. We have the kind of written Juventus structure. Scannavino, CEO. Okay. Under him, Giuntoli. Under him, Manna. And then you have Scannavino, that is also the boss of Calvo. And under Calvo, you have Cherubini. So you have Scannavino, that is Giuntoli, Manna. And then you have Scannavino, that you have Calvo and Cherubini. Cherubini will be a chief of staff. I still need to understand really what it means. But that could be a first picture of how it looks like. Fantastico. Fantastico. Super, super, super happy. Giuntoli, beautiful. Other closest, other day. Indeed. Indeed. Il sindaco is said as well. Just detective. Ben arrivato Giuntoli e sempre Forza Juve. Okay, guys. How excited or happy are you about Giuntoli being presented today? It was not a secret anymore. We knew it. But how happy are you that it has been presented? How much were you touched by the words used? I can repeat them to you if you want to let me read instead of listening to it again. But so he said, first feelings, first sensation, they are nearly impossible to describe. A motif of great satisfaction. I am thinking especially at my father that passed away, that was an immense Juve fan, and how he shared with me that Juventinità since I was a kid. A word to describe Juventus: attractive and ambitious. A word to describe myself: it's difficult to speak about myself. It's always difficult to speak about ourselves. But I say always that we have to work more than the others. Then, with time, we'll know if we work better than the others. But if there is one word, is that I work a lot. I am a workhorse. Then he continued saying, what Juve I want to build with my staff? Well, I want that we put aside the me and that we are starting to act as we, as us. I want to put a lot of heads together inside one heart. Mamma mia. The words of Cristiano Giuntoli. the words of Cristiano Giuntoli. So let me read your reaction. 10 on 10 for Steve Cano. Ryan, the Cristiano effect, and I'm not talking about Ronaldo. Steve, never heard so much hype for a non-player. Glad he's finally here, and I hope he can finally start to make an impact. It depends what you are expecting in terms of timing about making an impact. Because making an impact as a player, you can really fast see the results with a dribble, with a sprint, with an assist, with a goal for a goalkeeper, with a save for a defender, with a tackle. But you can see you have clear, direct proofs of a player, yes or no, is he giving. Like we were expecting a lot of Pogba, and Pogba was not able to answer us because of injury, because of this, because of that. Okay? A sporting director, a manager, a chief of football, or whatever you want to call him, needs time. Because you have a lot of different phases when you are taking a role as a manager. It's not that you arrive with a magic wand and that you say, cambiamo, now we win. Also, the first, Beppe Marotta, they arrived at Juve. They arrived 7th. They arrived 7th, but they were already working on that new Juventus. I'm not saying that we will arrive 7th with Cristiano Giuntoli, but the impact is less faster to see for us tifosi. Probably the impact will be immense and with an immediate effect for the people that are surrounding Juve world or the sportive side of Juve. The players, the coach, the media already starting implementing things. They will see now. But yes, it will have to make an impact. 5 years of contract for Cristiano Giuntoli. Could be a 3.2, but that 3 plus 2, but this has not been described. Let me check. Both hands, and that was a bit earlier. 10 on 10. Beppe, any other news? Yeah, we will speak about other news. I'm very, very happy. The best news so far for Ryan. I was happy. Then you came, Beppe, and made me 100% even more excited about the news. Tyler Z. Beppe news in ages and ages. Best news in ages. Oh, I thought Beppe news. No, Matt. Best news. I can't wait for tomorrow. La Gazzetta dello Sport headlines. Let's see about what they will say. I am always... probably they will put the pressure because it's difficult now to criticize Giuntoli today. So they will probably put a lot of pressure on him, saying or he wins the Scudetto or he's not good. Very excited. We needed fresh ideas badly. Happy that he's at Juve, but Giuntoli alone means nothing. He needs everyone on board. But that will be his first. I told you about different phases. First, you need to understand. You need to talk. But that's a phase that you can't take 6 months to understand. Where are you? How are they working? What is already implemented? What is good? Because there are some things that are good. What needs to improve? What do we need to change? What are the priorities? You know, I always said, if you want to do everything at once, you will fail. You have to put everything on a paper and then you have to start making priorities. And what are the priorities? The priorities is not him, this, that. No. The priority is what will bring you, as soon as possible, the biggest impact. Because you can solve 10 little things that will bring you less or no impact, while you can put your energy in solving one big thing that will have an immense impact. And I believe that will be his thing. And if we want to speak about a big impact, of course, he's taking all the contracts of the players, watching who can leave, who can stay, and it's not a mystery that all the talks about Leonardo Bonucci started to raise since yesterday again. There were already some talks, but they intensified suddenly. It's not a mystery that the team of Juve didn't travel to UK. Priorities, what do we need to do? Is it a priority to travel, to just have formal talks or informal talks with West Ham? No, it is not. We need to understand what we want to do, yes or no. Forza Juve from Saigon. Sam, very, very happy. He's not a magician and won't solve all our problems at once, but we needed such a person like Marotta was at the club again. Radovan is a bit skeptical. He wants first the result. That's my impression. I understand, of course. Massimo, Beppe, I didn't know your channel got demonetized. What is the reason? Now it's not the moment to speak about it. We solved it, luckily, but it was a total disaster. So everything is back to normal. Dan, happy it's finally signed and sealed. Beautiful words, no doubt. But now I want to see us get back to work and begin to rebuild. Okay, speaking about that word, work. It's already some days that I'm telling you that one of the, if not the word to describe Giuntoli is workhorse. This morning, in the double page interview on Tuttosport, Zio Raffaello said workhorse. Today, the word to describe himself is workhorse. If there is one thing that I believe Cristiano Giuntoli is allergic to, is people that are not working. People that are not working, that's something that he doesn't appreciate at all. So, I agree with that comment. This channel needs more views and likes. I totally agree, Fresni. This is absolutely what I believe as well. So, on that one, we agree. Let's check if, in the meanwhile, we grew a bit. Two Juventini more. And that's always a beautiful thing to see. But I agree. I hope I didn't do the video for nothing, because I did a fantastic, beautiful video where I explained all that interview of Zio Raffaello. I spoke about Leonardo Bonucci. I spoke about the Canadian forward of Lille, Jonathan David. So if you didn't yet, please, after the live, go and at least open it, watch it, because it's an important one. Jonathan David, attenzione. Then let's not forget, Giuntoli might need time. So yeah, I agree. Thomas, when did the idea of Giuntoli Juve start? When Elkan took control? Already before. There were already some talks of Giuntoli. We are thinking about him. Was already last year. There were already first names of Giuntoli. Then intensified with the dismissal of the board and with Elkan taking over. Yes. If Giuntoli, then you deciding if Allegri stays or not. Not alone. But yes. But not alone. Chef, I hope this leadership will be effective in 2 years. No, it should be faster. But then what the leadership will be clear tomorrow. If you see how he's speaking with Pogba, if you speak how he's speaking with, the leadership will be clear day one. The result of that leadership, if we are speaking about winning the Scudetto, that's something else. If you're speaking about winning the Champions League, that's something else. What depends what you want as a result of that leadership. But the leadership attitude and behavior from today, from yesterday even. Ciao MMA, ciao grandissimo MMA. Daniele Peroni, good morning Beppe, good morning to everyone. Chef, Juve got their sporting director, decided to keep Max. Now let's focus on starting a formation and buy the players that need and not want. Let the rebuilding process begin fino alla fine, forza Juve. Thank you, famous. I like that. Alejandro Paredes. No sense to bring a forward for 60 million euro and sell Dusan Vlahovic. Okay, I spoke about that in my video this morning as well. In a few words, I kind of agree with you. If Dusan is leaving, that's what I told you in the last few days, you go immediately with a replacement. The position, this is a fundamental role. This is a crucial role. You can't just not replace Dusan Vlahovic. It's impossible. So, if Dusan Vlahovic leaves, probably you will need to also do a smart selling mercato, selling a Sule maybe, Eiling Jr., and so on to keep Bremer and Chiesa. Or you could go with a big player that is also going out on top of Vlahovic. What is the advantage of doing that deal? That at Lille, Jonathan David is earning 2 million a year. 2 million net a year. Vlahovic, that is coming from Firenze, from Fiorentina, is earning in his pocket 7.5. But gross, what Juventus is paying to him, it's 14, 15 million euro. That's what we are paying gross to Dusan Vlahovic. While if it's Jonathan David or another whatever is coming to you, of course you will increase his salary from 2, maybe you will even go to 4. Well, these 4 millions, because of the foreign tax they allow, you will have to pay the taxes at 50%. So you are paying 6 million euro instead of a 50 million euro. So you are actually saving a lot in salary, but really huge salary. And probably you are doing a kind of break even with selling Dusan Vlahovic for 70 million and taking in Jonathan David. You stop with a player that, if we are looking at the rumors, is not 100% satisfied yet. We are doubting about some particular things like the growing pain, like him being able to be mentally strong to overcome situations, We already spoke about it so much. I'm not saying that I prefer Jonathan David. I don't know. But it would make sense financially and also to solve, from the moment that you start having negativity, toxicity in a group and people are not happy, I always told you, if people are not happy, the door is there. It's better. La porte est là in French. The door is there. Speaking about la porte, Laporte could be an addition to Juve. I see that Softic is super happy because he's our best signing for years to come. Finally, Softic super happy with a move of Juve. Beppe, what should be your ideal player to replace Dusan? You know that I have immense belief that Mikau Dadze can be a top player. Unknown. But I'm not sure. I don't know. Jonathan David, I'm not saying no. Then, if you're telling me about Højlund, I don't believe with Max Allegri that Højlund is the ideal player for Juve. Only replacement for Vlahovic, No, I don't agree. First of all, of course, the money that they are asking for a player that played 6 months, I don't know. But then we are doing exactly the same mistake. This is not the player that is performing fantastically well under a Max Allegri, so I would not do it. I agree with Softic. 22, 23, I would consider. 30 is huge. I agree. 30 is huge. Beppe, if Chiesa leaves, who is the replacement? Well, I don't know, Matteus. If he leaves, I have no idea. For a simple reason that Federico Chiesa, if he leaves, we still need to understand what kind of way we are playing. If I always repeat it, and I keep repeating it every single day, I believe that we will play with a 4-man defense from a certain moment in the beginning of the season. At the moment, the facts are actually telling me, Beppe, you are confused, because the facts are telling me that we are starting to confirm that 3-5-2 with a Weah that is there, replacing a Quadrado. No, Berardi, no, Stylergy, Berardi will not come. No. Forget about him, he will not come. Berardi will not come. But at the moment, we are going towards a 3-5-2. Then the names that are linked with Juve are going towards a 4-man defense. The players that are arriving or that are leaving are telling me 3-5-2. So I don't know. No, Berardi, it's again the usual summer-winter name that you are linking to Juve just because you need to put a name on paper. But more than that, no, there is nothing. What else, ragazzi? I need more. More questions so that we can speak about today. Ragazzi, you know that I started this morning at 8 a.m. with the video. Do me a favor, go back and watch the video that I made. Otherwise, it's lost work and energy. But I made a video. Then I went on the purple platform. For the people that are here, I will try to take it as a habit to, at 1 p.m. Italian time, go on the other platform to discuss about the papers. So 12 p.m. video here on the channel, 1 p.m. discussing the post video. So if you are looking for me, I will be there, and then in the evening we are here back, or with a video or with a live. Parisi will be a starter for Italy as a left back in a year or two. A lot of potential. I said it earlier, but sometimes I'm confused if I said it here or somewhere else. But at the moment, Ranocchia should go. I believe on Tuesday could be the day for him to go at Empoli. But at the moment, not Parisi. Because I tell you, Parisi is a player that is liked by Juve. It's a player that we want, blah, 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 blah. He wants to come to Juve, a bit like Giuntoli. Dream of the father and so on. But the problem is that at the moment, Zakaria is not 100% sold yet. And maybe they even want him on loan with a kind of obligation to buy. Sule, Feyenoord is saying is a bit too expensive, the request of Juve. So we can't go and boom on a player. And we also don't want to overpay a player. Oh, Claudio, what more big and huge than Cristiano Giuntoli at Juve? What do you want? We woke up early. Ragazzi, Claudio, I told you, wake up early because there will be a bomba news. Cristiano Giuntoli announced, signed a contract, spoke with an interview. More than that, what do you want? You want what? You want Cristiano Ronaldo back to Juve like my wife was thinking. Paul, Beppe, all this talk about getting new players, but I'm hoping that we can keep whatever players injury. That's for me the objective number one of Juventus. The objective number one of Juve. No, Softic, 50 million is what Juventus wants to go between 12 and 15. Empoli is already starting to evaluate him between 15 and 80. You see? Ragazzi, Empoli is going more towards the 20 than Juventus towards the 10. No, but we didn't say that Fiorentina will sign him. That's not what they said. They said at the moment they made some concrete steps. Like 2 days ago, people were telling me on the channel, Parisi is going to Lazio. It's done deal. It was 2 days ago. Everything was done deal. It was Friday the 30th. Sorry, 1 week ago. 1 week ago, people were telling me it's over. Parisi, Lazio, done deal. Yeah, it's not there. It's not there. It's not at Lazio. Now it's Fiorentina. This is going, of course, they will not pay over 15 on that one. We agree. I'm not saying that he will join Juve. I'm saying that at the moment there is no done deal with Fiorentina. I'm watching again. Beautiful picture. Beautiful pictures. Mario Sanchez, Beppe, why does the market to sell or buy is so slow? It's so slow in what sense? We are the 7th of July. We just announced today our chief of sport, chief of football, sporting director, Cristiano Giuntoli. Of course, it will be slow. And also, if you decide that you don't want to gift your players, if you don't want to give them away in discount, for example, in Belgium, the sales discount products started on the 1st of July. You know, in France, it's mostly with 1 or 2 weeks anticipation. Then it depends the country. In USA, I don't really know. But, you know, in Belgium, you have like periods of sales. If you want to go on sales with your players, you can be fast. You can be super fast. That's not what we want to do. Indeed, Tariq was guessing it today. Big announcement. Giuntoli. I told you, wake up because it can be an important one. And we had a lot of information of that interview and so on and so on. Speaking about Juventinità, describing Juve, describing himself, the pictures that we analyzed. Hey, guys, better than this. I don't know how you can wake up on a Friday morning. Chatta, Beppe, who is Gianmarco Di Biase? When we sign him 70 years, I see somewhere he will go to US tour with Yildiz Tonje and others. It's a youth player but more than that at the moment I can't tell you a lot. About Yildiz, today there was an article and I want your opinion about that one. There was an article about Yildiz that he could potentially or go on loan in a Serie A team or La Liga on loan, still on loan, or even that Fenerbahce would be interested for 10 million euro for a guy that is 18 and never played a single minute with the first team. Okay, when I'm analyzing that, Kenan Yildiz, I followed him closely. I also watched him live. Usually, a player from next gen, if he wants to fulfill that cycle before being a player from first team of Juve, usually the road is to go from next gen to a Serie B team, because you played youth academy, then you played next gen, that is third division, then you go and you play in a second division Serie B as a starter or start to be a starter, and then you go back to Juve. If you are not ready yet, they can eventually even loan you out one more year in a low table or mid table team in Italy, so that then you are ready for Juve. Here, the guy, he played like 4 or 5 games with the next gen, because he's coming from the youth academy, being promoted to the next gen. Not really officially, no. He played a few games towards the end, especially when the youth academy didn't need him anymore. He was playing with the next gen, and then went back to the youth academy when next gen didn't qualify for the playoff. Now, there is a difference between Arda Güler, that just signed for Real Madrid. They wanted to leave him there in his team for one more year. He wanted to join immediately. Why? Also to do a beautiful gesture to his team, so that Real Madrid could increase the offer and signing him and paying him more in his club. Okay, and he's joining immediately. It's a courageous choice, but if I see both players, Arda Güler is miles ahead today at the moment from a Kenan Yildiz that has immense possibilities, immense potential, that will have a fantastic, beautiful career, but he's not ready for the first team yet, what I believe. Now, what is also proving my point, that Juventus still believe in him, because usually you would say to him, play a year now with the next gen team, so that you can develop yourself there, and you can be a pioneer, and when we need you for Coppa Italia or so on, you go with the first team. Show us that you deserve, and you will be promoted for some games. Well, for him, they are eventually thinking already to loan him out to a Serie A team, with a promise of some minutes to be played for the player, which is really showing that the player is accelerating the movement. I don't know if it's a bad choice, because for people that wants to keep him with the dream to see him in first team and doing miracles, probably you will just enjoy Kenan Yildiz in the USA tour. That's it. You selling him to Fenerbahce for 10 million euro, I believe that would be a huge, immense mistake. So that's not what I would love to do. So don't sell him. Beppe, Lazio dropped their new kit, no SMS in the photos. But that's not a mystery, huh? That's absolutely not a mystery. The coach Sarri said at the moment he is a problem for us. He is a problem for us. So let's go and check the pictures as you tell me. It's not bad, huh? Oh, ragazzi. I'm not a fan of Lazio. Okay. I know, it's not bad. It's not bad. Oh, ragazzi, objectively, can we rate the shirt of Lazio? You have that pattern of the eagle, of their logo there, all over the shirt. Hey, they could have used, okay, it's the hanger of the brand, but they could have used a better one. I don't like, that's cheap plastic. Should have done better. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Looks like it's wooden. It's a wooden one. So, okay, I accept. All right, it's a beautiful one, huh? Hey. 8 on 10, 8 on 10, 7 on 10 for Styler Z. It's not a bad one. Huh? It's really beautiful. Ryan is 6 on 10. No, I don't agree. It's really a beautiful shirt, especially because you have these subtle stripes on the shirt that are not even going to there. I think it's extremely beautiful, extremely beautiful. Then, if you are looking at the bomba that the Roma launched yesterday, ragazzi, ragazzi, mamma mia, mamma mia. Poh. Bomba, bomba. Which one do you prefer, guys? Roma or Lazio, the shirt? Poh. Poh. Oh, Mark is going for Lazio. Endrit, Roma. Jauer, Roma. Famous, Roma. Share Knight, Shadow, Roma. I like both for Nur. Ryan, like Catanzaro during the Platini era. Yeah. Lazio for BT. That's unpopular. The people are saying just Lazio is unpopular, but it's also beautiful. Huh? Can I open the other one? Wait, let me open another page of Twitter. Wait, Lazio. But why is he looking like that? Why is he looking? He's looking for a penalty. Even there, he's looking for penalties. Ah. What is that? The goalkeeper. Is this goalkeeper? No? What is this? The training kit. What is this? Introducing our 23-24 home and away. It's away kit. But you see, I like that game of changing logo. This one for the home. And then you have a retro one for the... That's something I like, but no, it's not beautiful. What is that thing that they all have to use these Italian flags? Napoli as well. Napoli, they think that they are the kings of Italy now, forever. They even think they are La Nazionale. Let me open another page with Napoli. What are they doing? Napoli is really thinking that they are... Seriously, with their shirt, they are thinking that they are La Nazionale Italiana. Wait, where is the shirt? No. Wait, it's not on their official site. So, Napoli shirt. These ones, and they are thinking it's La Nazionale. Look, with okay, you received the Scudetto. Okay, no, also the color. The sleeves, and then look here in white, so the blue, the azzurro, the white, and then you have the third one that is a mystical color. Of course, this is 3 out of 25 shirts, probably even more. 33 shirts that they will sell next year. 33 the years that they had to wait from the second to the third Scudetto. Now, the third one is disgusting. The second one, I don't like. The first one is kind of great. I think they exaggerated with that Italian color, but it's beautiful. Also, it's a retro 80 color that Napoli was using, that blue of the 80s that they were using, not bad. Then Lazio, the away shirt is, according to me, not really beautiful, but I like the detail of that logo. The first shirt is extremely beautiful. The one of Roma is fantastic. It's fantastic. And now Juve that they can't use anymore the Maradona pictures. It's over. Because the family of Maradona, they said, "What are you doing? You are not even paying copyright. You just think you're just making money about him. It's not okay." Oh, ragazzi. Wait, because do we have other things? On the other topic, Napoli selling Kim for 60 million euro. It's a great deal. After buying him for 18 a year ago. Perfect timing. Yeah, Yes, yes. Also, they had no decision, but it's not, just selling Kim 60 million after taking him from 18. That is a great deal. You have to see if it works in the entire plan, because losing Spalletti, losing Giuntoli, losing Kim, possibly a problem with Osimhen that is not sure to renew. At the moment, nothing is done yet. Bayern Munich, they will never go with the crazy request of De Laurentiis. But there are clubs like Paris Saint-Germain that could go all in if they are able to sell Kylian Mbappé to Real Madrid, something that we will probably see in the coming weeks. So let's see what will happen there. But if you lose Osimhen and this and this and this, it starts to be a lot. Huh? And then you can, or with all the money that you have, because that's a crazy profit, a crazy plusvalenza, or you can rebuild easily. What happened last year, because we don't have to forget, last year they stopped the contract of Insigne, of Mertens, Koulibaly, Fabian Ruiz. They sold him to Paris Saint-Germain, and they were good and strong in finding the replacement, the unknown replacement. But it's something that can happen once, that can happen twice, but it's not working, like forever. It's like Inter now, they're changing. Onana comes, they're obliged to sell. Here he had a clause, so it's not even. I don't know if they want it or not. There was a clause of 60, and Bayern Munich is going all in for him. That's it. Juventus and Napoli can fight on Le Normand. For Le Normand. Football director is the role of our friend. Oh, ragazzi. I think I said a lot of things. I'm live since this morning, eh? If there is another mob bomb a bit later, we will go for it. Otherwise, no. But if we have only 156 likes, I don't wake up in the morning for 156 likes. It's not enough. Dai. Up, ragazzi. David is cooking pasta later. Would you recommend carbonara more or pasta alla griccia? Go for the second one. Sasha, you are the best Juve channel on YouTube, Beppe. Grazie, Sasha. Thank you. Really appreciate it. Beppe, can you tell me exactly what Cristiano Giuntoli's job is at Juventus? Do his words have weight? Grazie. It's a football director. It's the boss. He will oversee a lot of activities of Giovanni Manna that will take care of the first team, also taking care of a kind of mercato. They will discuss together. He will be the boss there. Of course, it's important. It's the most important person for the football part, okay? Yeah, but, Napoli, ragazzi, with all the respect, Napoli, the stars all aligned for Napoli to win that last year's Scudetto. Everything was like, the tapis rouge at Cannes. Cannes, where you have that red carpet. It's the same thing. They opened the carpet, the lines, the gods of football said, you know what, it's too long now. Let them win in a disaster football year. Let them win, so they are happy. But, and they did everything well, huh? And they deserve that Scudetto, of course. But I said, being the best ones, a lot of people can do. Even Leicester could be the best ones. Continuity, it's another story. Grazie, Ivan Vrbanec, I hope I pronounce it well. Ivan Vrbanec, that became a member on the channel. Grazie, Ivan, really appreciate it. In closing time, because now I'm starting to exaggerate, because I negotiated, but now it's really long time that I'm live, super live. If you want to keep being up to date while I am not live, you know the drill. You have here a QR code that you take with your phone and you arrive in our Telegram group. In our Telegram group that, of course, I can show you here. Wait up. Where we have all the news of Juventus, of course. You see the pictures are there as well. The great thing is that if you don't want to read, you don't open Telegram. If you want to read, you can read the news. If you want to put just an emote like a heart, like a thumb up, or whatever emote you want, the fire, you can do it. If you want to discuss with other Juventini, you click in it and then you start discussing with other Juventini. Here you had 2 comments, but let me check if we have one with more. It was quite early this morning. A lot of emojis, not a lot of discussions this morning. Wait, let me check. 2 comments, 2 comments. No, not a lot. Not a lot of comments today. Strange. That's strange. That was something I was expecting a bit more. But anyway, let's put the fire on. But that's a fantastic group. We are 1,472 Juventini in that group, and that's something that I'm super proud about, because our friend Mo El Shahali is taking care of that group as fantastic as he could. Ragazzi, that was it for me. But first, I need also to say thank you to Elias, Sami, 11 months on the channel. What are the players you logically think we will end up acquiring from your point of view? That's a long discussion. I have absolutely no idea today. I have absolutely no idea. But sincerely, I have absolutely no idea. I said to everyone, I think we will end up with a mercato in terms of name, in terms of who we will sell, that we will judge 5.5 or 6 on 10. That's the rating that we will give. That's not really exciting. That's not really beautiful. Oh yeah, honestly. It's nice. I'm happy. I will always welcome them with big enthusiasm. But is he at the moment a player that is making me dream? Not yet. I will give him a chance to prove me wrong. To prove me that he can do it. But maybe he can be really functional for the team. More than other people were functional. And I believe we have to go towards functional players. I'm expecting also, for once, different names, different players. You know, like Wahi, Mikau Datse, maybe a Holm. But I don't want to hear anymore Morata. I don't want to hear anymore even Thomas Partey that is back on the... No, basta. So thank you to... Ivan Verbanec, no, now I did it wrong, Verbanec, and also thank you to Elias, 11 months. But I can't tell you now a name. If there is one name that I think that at the end would arrive, I think that Milinkovic will come. At the end, I think that Milinkovic will come this season. I think he will arrive this season. Yeah. There are too much people talking daily about Milinkovic-Savic. Daily. So... I'm pumped up, ragazzi. I am totally pumped up for the interview of Cristiano Giuntoli. Do you want me to read it again? I can read it again. Let me read it again. Because the words are important. So, Giuntoli to Juventus TV. 2 minutes interview. 2 minutes interview. My first feeling, they are, impossible to describe. Incredible. It's a source of great satisfaction. It's a special moment for me because since I'm a kid, I'm taking the bus and doing 8 hours of travel to go and watch Juventus. So for me, it's an immense joy. Who am I thinking about in that particular moment? Of course, my father, that has always been one of the biggest Juventini on earth, and that was always able to transmit with me, since I was a kid, Juventinità. An adjective to describe Juventus that I knew and that I'm discovering today: attractive, charming, and ambitious. An adjective to describe myself: difficult to talk about myself, but I always say that we need to work more than the others. And if we were working better, we will discover it with time. But if there is one word that I can use, it's a workhorse. I am one that is a great worker. What do I want to build together with the team, with my staff at Juventus? Well, we should put aside the I and think about the we. But I want to put together a lot of heads in one heart. Oh my God, beautiful words. Beautiful, fantastic words. Anthony Trimboli is happy, huh? Mamma mia, early morning life while work. What a week. Hey, it's continuous. Boom, 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 boom. We don't stop. Huh? We don't stop. I am happy about that. Okay, ragazzi. Now that we spoke about everything, I think it's time to say goodbye to you. Ciao Azzurri Juve, grandissimo. Anthony Schifano. I don't even know if I have eaten or not today. But maybe, I don't know. Oh. Maybe we see each other with another crazy life. Maybe yes, maybe no. We will discover it. Ciao Matteus, ciao a tutti, ciao Mario Sanchez, ciao Dan Avola. He's already saying a dopo. See you later. We'll try to see each other later. Ciao. Ciao ragazzi. Juve. Ciao. Ciao.